Thank you. Oh. Oh. I just kissed a stranger in a suit. It's our second day in Brussels, and this morning we're gonna start a little bit more north of the main city area, and we're going to what is known as the Belgian Monument, even though that's not what it is. It's a place called Atomium, and there's a structure there that kind of has an interesting story.
It's pretty cool. We could actually see it from the Palais de Justice yesterday. It's a few miles away from the downtown area, but nonetheless a piece of art worth checking out. We might go inside, we might not, we'll see.
Because Atomium is so far away, the best way to get there is take public transportation. You can take a tram or you can take the metro. Regardless, the stop that you're looking for is called EXHIE.
If you couldn't tell already, just look at how gigantic this thing is behind me. It's 102 meters tall. It has 9 of those spheres on it, and it's supposed to represent an elementary iron crystal that's enlarged 165 billion times. It's incredible.
It was never supposed to last past the World Fair in 1958, but because it became so popular and a lot of people liked it and it became this landmark in Brussels, it's still here today. And you can actually go up inside of it. There are no backpacks allowed inside, but they do have lockers, so if you bring a backpack with you, you can check one. After waiting in line, you will get in an elevator, and the first stop of the visit is all the way at the top, which is supposedly the best panoramic view of all of Brussels. Of Atomium is that it's very cool from the outside. The inside you could probably skip. The panoramic view is a little underwhelming, but there are different floors and exhibits that are fairly interesting, so if you have the time, check it out, but it's okay if you miss it.
Alright, so we're now in the neighborhood of Molenbeek, which is right outside of the downtown Brussels area. This neighborhood was recommended by my friend here. He's an artist. He's saying it's starting to become a hot spot for artists. There's people opening up galleries and studios here. The demographic is mainly Belgian Moroccans, so we're gonna explore a little bit. We just stopped by this sandwich shop, Authentique. It's amazing because they take different kinds of flavors from around the world and put them all into a sandwich. It looked really good, so we're about to see if it's really good. This place does a style of sandwich that's like a mashup, right? So they have the same protein just in different sauces. You pick those, you pick some fresh vegetables, and they throw it together on a baguette, all in a few minutes. It looks amazing.
See what it tastes like. It's really good.
If you've ever had a Parmentier Brothers sandwich in Pittsburgh, they're kind of the same. This one has fries on it, or potatoes as they call it. The bread is really what makes it, but it's the spices on the chicken are amazing with the vegetables. And on top of that, I'm getting a lot of bites of thyme. It's really, really enhancing the flavor.
Each sandwich costs €5. You can also get pasta on the side, which is essentially what they put in the sandwich. For this large tub, this is €3. I would definitely recommend coming here and going out of your way to do so. The guys inside are super cool. Even though they don't speak much English, they're very accommodating.
So we just got to the Palace de Justice. There's two ways of getting here. You can just walk up to it, to the front directly, or there's this really cool elevator that we took that has really amazing views, and it's free to ride up.
So it turns out the Palace of Justice is open, although it is under restoration. It's only open Monday through Friday, closed Saturday, Sundays, and on the holidays, i.e. when we were here yesterday.
First room we walked into, didn't realize they were having an open session. Now it's not a live one, you can't just walk in and see it. As you saw, there were just a lot of chairs set up and they're live broadcasting it. So you get to see a big projector with all the judges walking in the room and basically their court sessions. We thought there was going to be a little bit more to see and do in here, but it turns out it seems like the only thing to do is sit in that large room, and the only thing to see is a court session being held. Don't get me wrong though, still worth a visit to come in. Very impressive lobby, and not a lot of people do come in here, so you'd be one of the few that enters. How do you feel about getting water from the Belgius? What is it? The Belgish food line?
The thing is though, no, this is not a food line. Look, the tongue is sticking out. So this is not, they copied the image. This is a...
It's the Belgish food line.